Hi, lovely to meet you. I was just wondering, for people who aren't familiar with the story of Emma, can you let us know what it's about?
Oh God. Okay. Well, Emma is a very complicated, independent woman. This is very unusual for that time period because most women, their survival depends, in the sort of early 1800s, depends on getting married in order to survive financially. Emma has money. So she's a very unusual Austen character for that reason. She doesn't need to marry, doesn't want to marry. So that starts us out with sort of feeling like I think she's not really looking for love, which I always thought was really interesting. She is about to lose her governess for a match that she made, and so she sort of looks around to pick out her new puppy, which is very much like a high school story. I think of the popular girl maybe looking over at a mathlete and thinking a good makeover might help her out and make her look pretty. So she forges a new friendship for all the wrong reasons with Harriet Smith. And then starts to realize how much she really does love Harriet as a friend. This is her first friendship. She wasn't paid to. That wasn't paid to be her friend. So Emma's really new to the game. So she tries to match her in order to sort of, I think, keep her prisoner in her little world. All along, she argues with Mr. Knightley, who's a close family friend and neighbor, not realizing that she is very much in love with Mr. Knightley. There's a lot of misunderstandings and mistakes made by Emma, and it's really a coming of age story for her. And I think for everybody, all the characters have an epiphany, a moment of great change, and I think I think I don't know. That's a long-winded version of the story, but this is a complicated story, you guys.
Well, what do you hope that audiences will take away from seeing your adaptation of Emma?
Well, one thing is that I think we all have known an Emma. I think we'd like to think we're Harriet Smith, but it's possible we've also been an Emma, And I think it's kind of exciting to have a female anti-hero, a movie that's not really presented in a way to make you love her and feel like she's approachable immediately. And I think that's really cool. There's not enough parts like those, and I think that Emma wins our heart, through her struggles. And I think what I hope is that people recognize some similarities in their own relationships. The one that got away, perhaps the best friend that, those first girl best friends are intense, passionate relationships, and I really wanted to bring that out in this film between Harriet Smith and Emma Woodhouse, because I think for girls, like before they fall in love, I think this best friend, the first best friend, is a real crisis moment. They have to learn how valuable that soulmate is. And a lot of people let that soulmate down. This is an escape film where everyone realizes they're wrong and changes their ways, and I think that's the fun of this story. Yeah.
Would you say that your real life inspired your wanting to be involved with Emma and the complications and challenges that she faces as a woman?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I kind of saw. Actually, I feel like I'm a lot like Mr. Woodhouse. They're really concerned for everyone's well-being. Um, Not so cool on draft. But I think that the characters, are very familiar to us, even though it's 200 years ago. I think also this is really, I'm really pointing my finger at the class system in England at this time, which was, a very restricting environment especially for women. So. Um, and I think that poking fun is a good way of sort of addressing the problems with the class system.
Well, thank you so much for chatting, and I can't wait for people to see the movie.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited to have everyone come, I hope. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much.